We're here at the Victorian Institute of Sport for the second episode of VIS TV. I'm your host, Dale Stevenson, and we're going to take a look around our brand new facilities. Alright, we're here at the new front of the Victorian Institute of Sport. Now, the developers have done a great job and the planners have done a great job of keeping the facade of the old building, so we're actually inside the old grandstand of the South Melbourne Swans. And it's fantastic. As you go through, you'll see there's a bit of history attached to the building, so it's not all, you know, new and schwanky. There is all that kind of stuff, but we've also got a bit of history and culture. So we like to think of ourselves as a little bit advanced and you know, more cultured than those in the other states. Despite the sign, we also do allow women here too. Athlete lounge. So this is the first part of the building that you come into as you enter the VIS now, and all kinds of great facilities for the athletes when they're not in there training hard. We've got, you know, just a table for us to kick back and read the paper, some couches, TV, microwave and things to have the all important nutrition, and fridges, computers for us to get on the internet. You know, modern 21st century internet access, things like that. You know, latest state of the art. And then we'll keep following you through, and we'll head into the gym. All right, this is our sprung floor area. This is used a lot by the netballers, team sporters. Great for open sessions. They do their shooting drills and things like that in here. We've got some mirrors and ropes and netting set up on the walls. Great for throwing medicine balls, sprints, testing, things like that. So this is used for a wide variety of sports. We've got the medicine balls over on the wall, the climbing frames on the side, bike storage, all kinds of stuff. So this really is a multi-purpose facility and one of the most frequently used parts of the new facility here at Lakeside. This is our new aquatic area, so we've got our 4-lane pool with the adjustable side, so it can be dropped down for the swimmers to train in, which is fantastic. We've got Michael Klim over there at the moment, just dominating the pool. And over this side, the floor's up a little bit higher, so people can do running drills, rehabilitation, recovery, things like that. Coming down a little bit further, we've got our state-of-the-art recovery baths. We've got a spa and an ice bath, my personal favourite. We can see someone's using the ice bath there, so she's freezing. We won't talk to her. She actually won't be able to speak, hardly be able to breathe. It's set to around 9 degrees. And up the back we've got the spa as well, so you can jump in there and get some much needed relief after your ice bath. Okay, so this is our gym. This is where, you know, most of the action happens, where all of the athletes use. We've got obviously our weights and machines that you'd find in most gyms, but these are the latest, greatest and the newest. And over here, all of our treadmills for cardio. We've got ellipticals, bikes, rowing machines, so we can have a whole rowing squad in here training at once. And our 2-lane running track, about 50 metres long, and that can be used not only just for sprinters, but for all kinds of drills. We've got some hurdles down there, some jumps. We come through to my favourite part of the facility, which is the heavy sort of weightlifting area. So we've got 6 platforms in operation for lifting, which many athletes will use. A couple of benches, leg press, all our chin-ups, our racks, Smith machines, whole variety of dumbbells, 2 good-looking strength and conditioning trainers on their phone, some Swiss balls, chalk, much-wanted chalk. Thanks, Harry, for getting that chalk for us, much appreciated. Walking back over here, I'll show you our centrepiece of the gym here. This is, you know, all the runners love it. I'm not so excited. I think it's sort of, you know, whatever. So be it. It's pretty much just a fancy treadmill. Keep coming through. Watch out. Just get your hips up there a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Here is the Ultra G treadmill. Now, this, I don't really know what it does. Pretty much just sits there. It's kind of flaccid at the moment. And, you know, can take a bit of weight off. I think we had a chat before to Alex and figured out exactly what this does. We still really don't have much of an idea of exactly what it does. Play with it a little bit, fill it up. It's kind of like a jumping castle, I suppose. And yeah, just a good way to spend 50 grand or so. Here with a little-known swimmer called Michael Klim. How's your training? We caught you mid-session, so we don't want to keep you for too long.
Right, no worries, I need the break. It's all good. And
you've got a training program on the phone. You just want to hold that up for the camera there, mate. It's very high tech. We don't have that in athletics. It's all, you know, sort of scribbled.
Swimming funding is a bit superior at the moment, but no, it's a Visual Coaching Pro. We basically get our entire session. You can just access it online, access the reps, videos. If you don't know how to do a certain exercise, you'll basically, there you go, you can show you how to do it properly, etc. So wow. It's it's a very handy tool, especially when the trainer's gone home early. So.
And they just set that up for you, reel it off, and leave you a list, and you can go through it yourself.
Exactly. So look, it's everyone looks like they're on their phones while they're in the gym, but they're actually obviously accessing their sessions.
There you go. Next time you see me slacking off in the middle of a session, I'm actually checking my training program. Thanks for chatting to us.
Mate, you're welcome. Cheers.
And in your other role, you are a fantastic part of the fantastic strength and conditioning team here at the Institute of Sport. And you work with a number of athletes across which sports?
Primarily track and field, women's hockey, and also golf and diving.
Who's the strongest / sexiest / biggest squat bench that you would see in here just day to day off the top of your head?
Well, apart from Scott Martin.
Without Scott Martin?
Oh, well, have to be you, Dale, surely.
Wasn't expecting that answer. Thanks for chatting to us.
You're also the best at climbing trees, as evidenced by that feature article on The Age.
It's on my repertoire. It was you put it on my training program. Thanks, Nathan. And attached to the Institute of Sport here, we've also got the new home of athletics in Australia. So we've got the offices of Athletics Australia, Athletics Victoria, soon to be Little Athletics Australia as well. And, you know, it's fantastic to have all these bodies in the one place with our brand new state-of-the-art athletics track here at Lakeside. The only, not the only blue track in the country, the second blue track in the country, but the best track in the country at the moment. Fantastic infield, doubles up as a soccer field as well. But we like putting a few dints in it with the shots just to really piss off the soccer players. Pole vault, back straight, long jump, running both directions, warm-up track out the back. Pretty much everything you need for a top-quality athletics facility. Well, girls, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Superb.
I'm fantastic, actually.
Fantastic. It's not bad for someone who's pregnant. Fantastic. And if I ask you in an hour's time, will it be a different response?
No, probably not in an hour's time, but if you ask me at around about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, I'll probably be asleep.
Asleep? As will I. Thanks for tuning in to episode 2 of VIS TV and taking a tour of our lovely new home here at Albert Park. Remember to stay tuned to our Twitter and Facebook as we profile athletes heading towards the London Olympic Games on the next episodes of VIS TV.
VIS TV. Join us for more in this Olympic year.